Yeah, alright. Okay.
Yes. But either way, week 11, here we are going to see once again. Oh, actually, we're getting Ethereal Gates taken off the table real quick.
Oh, first fall.
Oh!
Not what I was expecting.
Yeah, definitely not what I was expecting, but one of the things about Pomme is that she is still a very light character. And while Orcane, you know, tends to die off the top relatively easy in comparison to how Orcane dies off the side, and a stage with these close blast zones, that fair actually could end up killing the Orcane much earlier than you're usually anticipating. But either way, once again with the close blast zones, we could see these back air chains doing a lot of work, and with the record label on board, you know, PK trying to get back onto the stage, but Arno's just not letting. Oh, baby.
Getting a good back end drop there. While PK was just fighting for his life off stage, and already on here with another string, 33%. But PK not having it. Unfortunate, no water. That's fine.
Yeah, I mean, when you got basically like the tipper F strong, and you're not ready for it, you're definitely going down to that one. But Arno was racking up a bit of damage here and there, but PK actually full control to neutral. It definitely looks completely different this time around. Yeah, but like, I don't know, PK is, with these strings, has Arno in the air looking to kill this Orcane off the top, right? With that air friction, so much easier to kill Orcane off the top than it is off the side, despite Pomme's ridiculous forward air. Oh, and the bubble's actually going to end up canceling the dash attack out, and the back air not able to steal out the stock just yet.
Yeah. And missing the confirm off of Vince, what's his name, right? Yeah. Off of Vince, but still having Arno stage which might be a death, but not yet. Oh, that worked. A coverage with the notes.
Yeah, but either way, Arno just taking a lot of damage here, but not going down just yet. You know, Orcane, once again, with that air friction, definitely a bit tougher to kill off the sides. But if you're consistently in disadvantage like this, it's going to happen eventually as the mic stand comes down. And, oh, PK actually going to get munched up as we're taken down to last stock here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen quite a few memes from the last few games, but this one seems to be all serious business as both of these players just wailing away at each other.
Oh, PK getting a combo, but Arno getting these backers with PK off stage and not having what she had an advantage state. And one thing I might point out is that I feel like a few bubbles might actually be pretty decent at a matchup to like keep Pomme on the ground a little bit more. So she has to parry these bubbles.
Yeah, you know, big parry could lead into a lot as PK's in disadvantage, but as we've seen before, PK is so comfortable in these disadvantage states, but with a puddle on board, this could mean death this time around. No bombs from Amalo, and no life after that puddle boosted down strong, as Arno knew exactly where PK wanted to go.
Yeah. Alright, now...
Oh, baby.
I'm interested in PK's counter pick right now because I haven't seen Pomme gameplay. I'm not sure what the stage is.
I mean, my first thought is you ban Air Armada or Spirit Tree. Yeah, we're going to Spirit Tree. This is very different from the Spirit Tree I know.
Yeah, I think it's like a Sonic stage skin or something. But that doesn't matter. What matters is that Spirit Tree's low blast zones might be pretty bad for Arno when PK hits her with a back air. Back air into up air.
Yeah, you know, speaking of which, you know, you were just talking about it, going to be getting that up air right off the top. You know, this stage is incredibly close blast zones, while at the same time retaining a basically platformless neutral in the middle of the stage, so both of these players still have to play a lot of that ground and neutral, and Arno gonna be winning out this time around with a down tilt puddle boosted up strong. But one of the big things here is that the stage is so close to the side blast ones as well that even a character like Orcane could easily die from a fair. And speaking of which, we got fair number 1. Has been nerfed quite a bit from the last time we've seen the Pomme on the screen.
Oh, they made fair weaker. Is it weaker than Raster F-Clap now?
I have no idea if it's weaker than Raster F-Clap, but it is certainly weaker than it was before. But Orcane's back air, on the other hand, perfect. Flawless character, will not be changed, as it is still going to kill incredibly early there.
Especially if you DI like that.
Yes, especially if you DI like that. But, you know, Dan sees no issues here. Says, hey, you know what? You could have lived that. No complaints on board, as PK is once again in disadvantage. Arno, a full stock up, looking to steal it out. The up strong not able to do it just yet on a character this light at 80%. Any kill move could immediately seal it out. I feel like a puddle boosted down strong is the plan. And there it is.
Really called out her plan, but you were ready for it, but PK wasn't.
I was ready, PK wasn't. I mean, it's so much easier to call out that it's gonna happen than it is to actually DI it. And this time, going to Treetop, a completely different set of blast zones.
Yeah.
This time, going from a stage with very close blast zones to a stage with incredibly far away ones. And with how PK plays the disadvantage state, I actually really like this as a counter.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, of course, with these blast zones, Orcane will probably never die off the sides, or like almost never, but that's fine. Because you have these wonderful platforms that make it easier to kill Orcane off of the top.
I mean, like, one of the big things here, right, is that we just need to see a change coming out from PK, right? A lot of this has been just retaining disadvantage state very well, right? Don't get me wrong, like, PK's played this disadvantage ridiculously well, but if the best thing about your gameplay is how you handle getting the crap beaten out of you, then I don't know.
Yeah, you can minimize the damage you get after you get hit once, but you still get hit once.
Yeah, I mean, like, you don't want to be taking those back airs out of disadvantages. Arno, she is so dominant here. It seems like she was ready for this matchup, but that F-Strong, I don't know how much readiness you really have to have in order to live from that one. I don't think there was a shot of taking that. But with these back airs on deck, Arno definitely in a solid position here. Looking to... Oh, wait, hold on! PK looking to get a showstopper right off the top. You know, maybe he hasn't gotten that achievement just yet, but definitely looking to give it to us on the stream.
And Arno getting a parry with a down strong. Now, let's see what you do after the play. Good evasion of the F-Storm, and tries to get a surprise kill with the empowered side B, which can catch you off guard. Thanks, but PK now making use of the top blast zones, just like Arno.
Oh boy, and you know, both of these players immediately going to be dying right off the top. You know, both characters not heavy off the top. Pomme actually more on the lighter side. As, you know, that back air going to whiff could have been huge damage, but, you know, thankfully with the record label on deck, you know, PK not going to end up dying just yet, but not if Arno has anything to say about it. Right, you know, someone in the chat was saying that Sonic Adventure 2 was the best story ever told, but as far as Arno's concerned, the best story that she can tell PK right now is a bedtime story, because she wants to say good night, PK.
Yeah. And
speaking of which, good night.
Yeah, PK sang the good night melody before dying and going to sleep. To sleep over it and go to another day, which is another game of Treetop.
Another game of Treetop, and I don't know, you know, if good morning, and if I don't see you again, good afternoon, good evening, and good night seems to be the name of the game, as Arno just singing, like, is making PK go through every cycle, every game. Like, she has not dropped a single one of these games.
Yeah, really good showing by Arno there. Oh, tried to get a parry on the on Vince, but probably just predicted the time instead of reacting. I'm guessing.
Oh, well, you know, there's the classic down tilt into tech chase down strong on the platform, but I don't know, like, I mean, like you were saying earlier, right? You know, a Vince parry is definitely something that's really instrumental, but it's honestly a lot harder than it looks.
That's fair, probably. I just haven't played too many Pommes.
Yeah, I mean, like, the fact that she can hold Vince in order to mix up the timing is one of the things that's genuinely really tough to deal with.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, but, you know, either way, with the record label on deck, PK able to sneak back onto stage and looking for the first stock of this game for him. But
while
still
Arno's looking for her second stock with the empowered up smash, which didn't hit, but TK is still off stage, and that's what she can do. Oh, really?
Yeah, you know, but Arno is trying to rack up the damage as much as possible. You know, going to end up dying, but at 114, PK definitely can't be comfortable about this.
Yeah, absolutely not. Especially because Pomme is like so light. He'd probably die to like any strong attack, Especially,
I mean, down strong would probably not quite kill just yet. You know, maybe give it like, you know, 14% more from here. But, oh, 140 back air, absolutely gonna kill with that sweet spot right off the side. But, you know, PK's been playing this stock significantly better, almost able to seal that one out, and there it goes, only 6% on the Pomme. Definitely a much better position to be in than it was in the last stock, but this time is Arno's time to shine in the spotlight.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, Arno was dead there, but PK ends up saving her. Unfortunate. But, you know, at 43%, this is definitely a lot more even, but Arno maybe a little bit shooken up by that one, but not going to be able to steal out the stock. It's Arno once again retaining the control of this game, of the tempo, and PK going down again.
Another SD from PK. Almost the same ending as last game. I feel like I don't think SDs are like the reason for SDs aren't the stage, but I do think he should go another stage, and he listened to me.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely did go another stage, but this is a stage we've seen before where Arno actually had such huge control on this stage, like a stage where Orcane gets a lot of access to that grounded neutral, but at the same time, the close blast zones mean that Pomme could immediately die from, not quite the up strong read you wanted, but could immediately die from anything.
Yeah, still at 83%.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's something to say about commentator curses and Spirit Tree. Like, I don't know if you've seen the clip of me and Escape getting the exact prediction down, but like, dear God, like this stage is, oh baby, like this stage is something else. And with Arno able to get that up air right off the top, this is not looking any different from the last time we've seen these two face off.
Yeah, absolutely. As far as I know, Spirit Tree is just a comfort pick for PK, so that's probably why he went there, but still probably wasn't the best choice, especially if you F-smash like a lot of
I mean, like, it definitely a comfort stage pick, but the F-strong seems to be the comfort strong for PK here, as Arno gonna be finally going down to what ended up not being an F-strong anyway. But, you know, she's still able to rack up so much damage, still able to control this neutral, control the tempo. But with these nairs coming out from PK, this could be big damage.
Yeah.
All right, and one back air is the combo starter we were looking for. You know, Arno not going to be taking all that much. You know, only 46%. A little bit of piecemeal hits here and there, but that percent adds up. And PK almost getting back in. Oh God!
Almost getting back, but
almost getting back in, but backing into that puddle boosted down strong as Arno, once again, with these low percent combos, actually going to be taken right off the top, the up strong into up air from PK. And PK looking poised to take this game, hopefully, you know, to put him on the board as back against the wall. This could be the first 5-0 of the day if Arno plays her cards right.
Yeah, it definitely could be, especially if you get a combo like that. Really,
oh, baby.
Really nice combo out of the down tilts there.
Yeah, phenomenal stuff coming out from Arno there. And, like, I mean, you can't complain about that. Right? You know, like, don't get me wrong. PK played great, but Arno, dear Lord, incredible stuff coming out from this Orcane. She has been here time and time again and has shown us wins time and time again. Like, I think her win rate is easily above 50%, closer to 75, 80 maybe. Like, I think I've only seen her lose once.